Hello friends, this is Ricky Chadda here. Lot many people and especially the parents, they keep on calling me. They want to find out that my daughter, my son is into the 12th standard or thinking of a subject. What should be the right career for them, and so on. And then they even ask me whether is the career could be looked through horoscope. So friends, I want to inform you, yes, definitely, you can look through your career through your horoscope. There are some principles, there are some, the way of looking at your horoscope. This is what I'm going to discuss, and the best part is, just to make you understand, I will be discussing my own horoscope because I know how I started my life, where did I go, and what is the current situation where I am. This will make things more clear for you that yes, you can look into your horoscope. So, let's find out astrologically what is your career and what is your passion that will lead you towards your career. See, a career in astrology is not that simple. The reason, in astrology, they usually run into the article regarding the 10th house. Everyone just focuses on the 10th house and they give you, okay, this is the 10th house, so you can take up this career. Like if you see Mars in the 10th house, they'll say, oh, you can become a police, you can be in defense, you can join the army. No, it doesn't happen like that. We have to, the 10th house will only speak, say, 20 to 30% and give you a bit of a picture. The entire career picture cannot be given by the 10th house. Okay. Now, we have to even see these are the principles, and you have to understand this. And I'm going to put all that I'm going to say in a description box. See, 10th house lord also plays an important role that you need to check that the lord of your 10th house, where is it sitting. So let us do it with my own horoscope. Not many people are like, they would like to share their own horoscope, but I don't mind. My first rule is concentrate on the 10th house. This is the 10th house. It's 4 written over there, that means Cancer, ruled by Moon. Right? First principle. Second, the Lord, Moon, is in which house? It is in the 9th house. Preaching, teaching, professor. I was a professor. One rule. Next is, always look which is the other planet which is having an eye. Saturn. Discipline. So my career would be regarding a place where you are taught under a given discipline. Done. Saturn rules the 10th house and the 5th house. 5th house is about creativity, intelligence, and having Jupiter into it. Jupiter is a guru, teacher, professor, whatever you say. Saturn from the 4th house is about, it's a house. In very generic views, it's a house, it's accommodation. Moon, which rules the 10th house, Moon talks about any career which can give comfort to other people. So I was in the hotel industry. Right? Mars is sitting over here, though it is debilitated, it's coming from the 2nd house. Right? Mars rules a sign Scorpio. 2nd house is about food industry. So I was working for a hotel which includes accommodation, food and beverages. And it has Venus also over here. Venus is the lord of the Lagna. Venus also rules hotel industry. Right? Now, all of a sudden, in the year 2019 and 20, my Shani Dasha got over. And I started, now discontinued my college, and I have been practicing astrology for a very long time, maybe 24 years now, but not full-fledged. Mercury started in 2019, 18-19. That is the time when I started uploading videos. Mercury rules the 9th house, spiritualism. 12th house, exalted against spiritualism. Venus is looking at the 8th house from here, occult science. This is the scenario. Now, in Vedic astrology, there are divisional chart also. This is what I call as a D1 chart. So if you want to know something about marriage and you want to open the house surgically, you will see D9 chart, Navamans. But if you want to open the 10th house surgically, you want to expand and open it, that is called Dashamsa chart, D10. That chart will help you to know your career as well. So if you want to know about marriage, then Navamans. If you want to know about your career, D10 chart. D10 chart also at times is not enough. We have to look at the other things also. And सबसे important, the most important thing, look in your horoscope. See where Rahu is, because Rahu is a planet of obsession, which will lead you to your career, because what is your passion, obsession, there you should go. Right? In my case, it is the 10th house where Rahu is situated, which is sign Cancer, which is in the 9th house. So my Rahu, the planet of obsession, is working on my moon. The moon, which is sitting in the 9th house, is spiritualism. Right? Just find out where your Rahu is. I think 50% of your answer will be given in that. Then, beside Rahu, you need to check the other combinations also, like houses. For example, first look, what if one person has Venus and Mercury both in the 5th house of creativity? Sun is in the 3rd house of communication. Rahu is sitting in the 2nd house, which talks about voice, speech. This is why it's very important to look at everything and then come to a judgment. See, we need to also understand how to take career as per the planets. Sun rules government, law, authority, governance. Moon is a caretaker. Moon is a cook, a chef, nursing, dealing with women and children, kindergarten, any career that involves emotion, emotional nourishment, comfort. You can be a family therapist, psychologist, a good counselor, Moon. When it comes to Mars, you can be a police officer, army, soldier, weapon maker, fireman, construction, engineer, surgeon, land dealer, chemical engineering, Rahu would be required over here, or even civil engineer, and sports. These are all with Mars. So here I have Mars. Okay. So in a way, Mars also helps me, because I started my career with the kitchen where there is fire. But it is debilitated, so it was not too much of into kitchen, and then later on I moved into accommodation. Mercury. If you have any connection in the 10th house with Mercury, Mercury will give you writing, teaching, business. Fine. Now, my moon goes to the house, 9th house, which is ruled by Gemini. The Lord is Mercury. Mercury kept me in teaching. Again, second reason. It's about accountant, clerks, chartered accountant, editors, philosophers, entertainers, comedians, mimicry artists, merchants, astrologers. It makes me an astrologer too. Okay. Numerologist, professors, philosophers, in law field, a lawyer or a judge. This is Mercury. Now come to Jupiter. Jupiter makes you anything in finance, dealing in any way to finance, and preaching, teaching on a very humanitarian grounds. Venus is an entertainer. He's an actor, actress, fashion designer, TV artist, movie, personality, art, dance, music, hotel industry, pub, restaurants, interior designer. These are all anything which is beauty, about beauty and about showmanship. Saturn will talk about anything to do with metal business, oil business. Okay, metal, oil, real estate, labor class work, farming. It can be something to do with lawmakers also. Saturn is a lawmaker also. The person can be a good judge. Rahu, this is very interesting. Rahu is politics. Rahu is entertainment. Rahu is entrepreneur. Rahu is a physician, medicine, pharmacy, diplomats, electrical things, anything to do with electricity and computers. This is Rahu. Now, Ketu. Ketu is into deep research. You can be a monk, spiritual healer, scientist, metaphysician, spiritual studies, anything that requires you to put away all the material things and put your head into a deep research is Ketu. Now, we have to even look according career by houses. Now, for example, my 10th lord is in the 9th house. It is written 3 over here, but it is the 9th house. So I will tell you how houses plays the role. Now here, first house is business, politics, athlete, trainer, educational field. That's the role of the first house. Second house. So if your 10th lord is sitting in the second house, finance, food industry, second house is about mouth. So finance and even banking, restaurant, family, business, banking, public speaking, motivational speaker, singer, anything that comes out of your mouth. Next, third. Third is about writing. Anything verbal, written. Writing, advertising, TV, mass, media, communication, sales, PR work, media agent, anything that requires courage. So even for army, you require the third house also to play a role over here. Now, fourth. Fourth house is about accommodating people. So, nursing, family business, babysitting, home decorators, furniture, who makes furniture. See, when you make a furniture, you are making someone's life comfortable. Furniture, real estate, animal caretaker, and family doctor. Next, fifth house. Fifth house will talk about stockbrokers, child psychologist, actor, musician, artist, painter, and all the field that involves creativity. Sixth house is about medical doctor, lawyer, food, animal caretaker, policeman, fireman, military, soldier, banking sector, loans, debts, so and so. Seventh house is about business, dealing with others, especially foreign business deals, export, import, and international business as well. Eighth house is about business that is related to death. So somebody has died, and after his death, what can you do? So mortuary, After death, insurance, so insurance agent. Astrologer, who goes into the 8th house. Psychic, metaphysical activities or studies, and so on. 9th house. Now I'm coming to my chart now. 9th house now here. Let's do. 9th house talks about a teacher, a researcher, a traveler, philosopher, counselor, guidance by counseling. This is what I'm supposed to do. 10th house talks about you being in the government job, dealing with masses of people, politics, being in a company as a CEO, COO or CFO, district manager, sex or porn industry, that also comes into this. Secret agent working undercover, this comes into 10th house. Now 11th house. 11th house is about public relation, anything to do with PR, networking, social networking, financial groups, business, trade, all comes in the 11th house. Finally, the 12th house. 12th house is about working behind the scene, like a film director, film editor, doctor, jailer, lab assistant, lab researchers, secret agents, secret work, spiritual speakers, healers, export and import. Now my Mercury is in the 12th house, working behind the scene. Now I also am doing some work where I need some privacy. I have to do some research. I need to connect with something which is not connected to the material world. So this is how we have to understand how your career can be. Now career by sign, which I am putting in the description, you can even look at your sign. If your sign Lagna, look at the Lagna also, fine, but look at the 10th. Now in my case, it is the fourth house is Cancer. I am giving you one example only. Cancer. Let us see what Cancer talks about. Cancer says, like any career which is related to moon, that means you are accommodating people. So hotel industry, fishing industry, water, ship, same as the 4th house. Whatever I was talking about the 4th house, this is the same thing. So friends, I was just trying to give you a brief idea of how to look into your career. Yes, astrologically you can guide yourself pretty well. So if you know about astrology a little bit and then you know something about psychometric test, do it for your child and then you will come to a conclusion. Yes, this is the right field and you will not take a wrong decision. You must always hit where your passion is. Thanks a lot. If you did like this video, give it a like. Click on the notification bell icon as well and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Coming very soon with a transit of Sun on the 15th of March. What is going to be the impact on each sign, each Lagna? I shall talk about it. Maybe by tomorrow, day after, I will upload this video.